Welcome back to the show. Joining us now is Mike Hager, Director of the Essex Senior Center. Welcome to the show, Mike. We're happy to have you.
Thanks. I'm glad to be on the show.
May is Older Americans Month. This year's theme is Powered by Connection. Can you explain how the theme ties directly to what senior centers mean to their communities?
Sure. With 20 physical senior centers and one virtual center, senior centers are one of the most visible and easily accessible ways that communities can connect to the many services and programs offered by Baltimore County Department of Aging.
The department prioritizes connecting older adults with local services and activities to combat isolation and loneliness. What programs and services are available at any of our 20 senior centers across the county?
The department has many wonderful services like MAP and Center Connection, which are available to help guide older adults to programs and services to combat social isolation and loneliness. Another great example is the Eating Together program, which is offered at all 20 senior centers across the county, and the program provides great opportunity to socialize with other members while enjoying a nutritious meal.
Mike, in what way do Baltimore County Senior Centers promote resources that help older adults engage?
Sure. So all of the centers have a variety of activities and ongoing classes, ranging in content from continuing education to art and even exercise and fitness classes. Many of the centers have fitness centers that are available several days a week or every day that the center is open that you can drop in and participate in. There's also a variety of recreational activities like cards and bingo, even special events which feature entertainment, and most centers have travel offices which offer opportunities for members to travel with fellow center members.
Many members rave about the connections they've made being a part of a center. Can you share an interesting story about an interaction or budding relationship you've experienced?
Sure. So I had a center member that came in primarily to play bingo, and then I noticed she was coming in to use the puzzle primarily by herself. I was eventually able to recruit her to help fill in at the front desk. She eventually took on a more regular role at the front desk and started helping out with bingo, volunteering with that as well. And now she's regularly volunteering. She's even helped to recruit members to serve on the board. So she's found it rewarding to interact with folks, and I found it really rewarding to build that relationship.
I am sure your descriptions of the Vital Connections President Senior Centers have inspired some of our viewers to consider coming to their local center. What would you recommend for an individual coming to try and meet new people?
Sure. So first I would suggest getting into the center and getting a copy of the newsletter, checking that newsletter out and trying to find an activity that appeals to them, or get involved volunteering at the center. Once they start to participate more regularly, I think that they'll find that they'll quickly start to build those connections and relationships with other center members.
All right, you mentioned volunteering in the senior centers. How can a volunteer get engaged with a senior center?
Sure. So they want to come in and visit the centers, check in to see if there's any volunteer opportunities, check with the staff. Some examples of volunteer opportunities at the center are things like volunteering at the front desk, which involves assisting members in the public, working as monitors in the fitness studio, so helping our members participate in the fitness centers. Leading classes and programs. We're always looking for volunteers to help lead exciting new classes and programs. And also helping with the Eating Together program, so helping to serve out meals and clean up after our nutrition program.
So you mentioned becoming a fitness monitor as a volunteer opportunity. Can you talk a little bit about what fitness opportunities are for individuals that may walk into a senior center?
Sure. Well, one of the primary and most popular things now is the fitness center itself, because it offers a lot of opportunities to drop in and participate. But each center has its own roster of classes as well. Exercise classes in particular are very popular. So if you come in and pick up a newsletter, you can check out all the opportunities that the center has to offer.
And it's wide ranging. I know from my travels around the centers, I've seen ballroom dancing to line dancing to pickleball to basketball, all sorts of good things. So I encourage everyone to come in and give it a try. How can viewers learn more about senior center activities and services available to them?
Sure. Well, again, the first step is going to be getting into that senior center and getting a copy of that newsletter and checking it out. They could also go online to www.baltimorecounty.md.gov/departments/aging/centers. I'm sure you could Google that as well. And you can download newsletters and review the locations of the senior centers there too.
Thank you, Mike, for joining us today to share how BCDA encourages connections through its programs and resources offered in our senior centers.
Thanks for having me on the show. I really hope this encourages viewers to connect with all the great programs we have at the centers.
Coming up next, Jacqueline Lofton, Pikesville Senior Center Director, will share news about BCDA's offerings for Pride Month. Stay tuned.